Ah, do you smell that? Smells like modeling paint. Actually, it's probably pretty toxic. We should probably get out of here. This is not a very well ventilated room, and we got a vent, but not, I mean, could get a little stuffy in here. What's going on, YouTube? My name is Diesel, and today we're back in Model Builder Simulator. Game comes out today, so let's go ahead and check out the rest of what we have to, you know, what kind of games we got, what kind of missions we got here. What are we looking at? The email. What the email? I worked with your grandfather for years. I used to be his assistant and student, and working with him ignited my passion for his profession. Yes. The news of his passing left me with an emptiness in my heart. You know, it was kind of a Karate Kid situation. No, Daniel-san, but with less martial arts and more making cool props and models. Your grandfather left me a piece of his work with instructions to give it to you when the time was right. I'm not sure what he meant by that, but since you're settled into the workshop, I guess now's a good time as ever. All right. If you've ever seen 6 Angry Archaeologists, you'll probably like the model. Nice to meet you. Do you know why he would just leave you with the model? No, nice to meet you. Just nice to meet you. Don't ask too many questions. I'm sure we'll meet joy. Yeah, it's great to finally talk to you. Stan shared some stories about you. Oh, it's no wonder he wanted you to have the model. He built a few notable dragon props in his career. Nice. But I think that's the first one he ever made. Oh, and it is a note attached. Okay, he used to add unique notes to almost every model he sold or gave away. I've already read it. I hope you don't mind, but I'm not going to spoil it for you. I'm curious about your reaction, so I'll reach out again real soon. Have fun with the assembly and painting. Oh, nifty Oriental dragon. Fancy. Could someone give me an, okay, thank you for giving me a knife, a blade. Oh my goodness. Oh, very nifty. Okay, let's see here. Paint the model according to the manual, fully assemble the model. All right, so apparently we have some painting to do. All right, so note 1, most jobs you will do in life will be tedious, whether you're sitting behind a desk or following your dreams. When I worked at the Smoke and Mirrors, nice shop name, I like it. I was asked to make a dragon figurine. I had almost no experience, but I knew it was a chance for me to create something recognizable. Did he actually make it? Did he 3D print it? Or was it just like sent to him and he's like, okay, so you got to paint this real detailed like, okay? I had to take the chance. I did. It took me a long time to make the figure you have in front of you. It was fun, but also a challenge. That first time I had to create 2 more identical copies in case one of them got damaged, which did happen. This statue is an original, and it's special because of how it was made and the story behind it. Sure, it could have been done better. I can see that now, but it was the flaws that gave it its special, unique value. Is it? Okay. Oh, that's because I got the wrong part. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll pop that down there. Looking nice. Looks like we have to use the washing and apply chocolate chipping on A12 corresponding area. Use dry brush to apply blue-gray. Okay. Dry brush to make the blue-gray. Here? Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. We can add nice little detailing on the ridges. Ruffles, they have ridges. Oh, that's kind of nifty. Now, what about this, though? What does this do? Washing tool, detailing technique to highlight the depth of recesses and crevasses. Okay. Oh, so we can detail everything real nice and neat in here. Oh, that's pretty cool. Adds a little bit of extra depth to it, you know? Going a little overboard. But you know what? It's my choice. Sure is. I likes that. All right, to the next round, A2. No, I didn't want you to connect it. Didn't want you to connect that. Okay, we have a golden dragon. I've got the golden dragon. I gotta make sure I paint its spikes. Let's go ahead and grab this. You know, that tool there. Everything's all green, everything, know what I'm saying? And then we go to, ooh, we gotta do some scratching or some airbrushing. So we're gonna do this along the, okay, so we're gonna have to widen that brush. We're gonna have to widen that brush a little bit. Now, the only problem is once we add this kind of detailing to it, we're going to add it to the rest of the dragon too. So never forget, complete everything to its entirety. Now, I'm just going by what it's showing me on the manual here. And I guess it's all dependent on the kind of job that you're doing or the idea that you have inside your head. But going over the paint again one more time would be a good idea, especially since I'm going along here, you know, and I zoom in just a little bit. I'm like, oh, I missed all this. But geez, it's very spotty work, but you do what you can. Now, hopefully when we finish this project, we get the model that I can just do by myself, you know? I can just have my own reign, my own free reign to do whatever I please. Of course, I could probably do that right now. Let's see. Let's scratch up and make the surface nice. Oh, I'll tell you what, let's make these crevasses more deep. Deep crevasses. Crevasses must be sure. We must get the crevasses. What happens if with the washing tool? Does it really matter? Looks like 50 is the tippy tops that it can go. Just fine. It's fine. It's about detailing, not about doing a wide range of brushes. A swath. It's all about fine detail work. Put in all of your models. Not just your models, just regular work. Jeez. Get it together. And all the detail here, just giving a little wash and just finishing it off. And then let's go ahead and we will brush a little bit of the sexy back. A little detail, a little bit of distress, age, if you will. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's going to make it look real nice. Just along the ridges, give it a nice little highlight. Nice little highlight along the ridges. Things must be done. They must be done. I don't want to go too nuts, but at the same time, I do want to go a little bit too nuts. just to see what it can do, just to see what it looks like. Because who knows? It's not like it's a real thing, and it's not like we're actually making this with our own two bare hands and using our own monies. We get to tool around here a little bit and see if you really can enjoy or can get into something like this, because it is a very different game. But just because it's a different game doesn't mean it doesn't have its charm. I'll try and pull off what it came here to do. Came here to pull off, give you that model building experience. Now the problem is that once you do this, it's not like there's another rock that we got to do all this too. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, is that you've got another topper on top of this. Now, of course, I'm not an expert at all. Just going by what my heart tells me. My heart tells me I need to detail this section right here. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. We're going to do that along that little ridge. And those little veins here. Also, we can probably brush a little extra hard detail in here in case we missed a spot. Sorry, I realized I had missed an entire spot. So we gotta go back over it. Just gotta go back over it. Right from the start. Whoopsies. Okay, let's go forward 2 spots to where we need to be. So you want me... Oh, look at this. Oh, so it wants me to detail this. You want me to detail some of the points too? Oh, okay. I likes this. It's adding a little color, a little flavor, a little depth to the rest of the build. And then as I go over it, you just sit there and you realize all the stuff that you missed. All the stuff you missed. Just gotta let it go. Just gotta let it go. Just sit back and keep going. So you get all the little bumps along the ridge line of our model here over the teeth. The spikes. Yeah, that's... you know what? It does. It does look a lot nicer. It makes it look like it's a real thing. Like it's got some life, some vibrance to it. It's not just this flat, green, speckly mold. Now, there's not a whole lot towards the end of the tail, so you really gotta make sure you got what you got going on here. Get it all. Let's get it all. Hold on. I missed a spot. There we go. See, just like that. It's that easy. Go over your mistakes a little bit. Now, there are plenty of mistakes on here, but don't tell that to the grader. All right, the grader's going to give me a perfect 5 stars, and that's just the way it's going to be. We're just going to have to deal with it, you know? A perfectionist. An artiste, if you will. All right, let's go ahead and pop this, finish this up here. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Now what do you want me to do? Oh, the gold flaking, huh? What are you going to do with this? Oh yeah, that's gonna look real pretty. Just a nice little brushed kind of brass. Oh, it's kind of like shines it up a little bit. Ooh, I like it. But you know what I'm not gonna like? Having to do it 3 more times. Hey, we gotta do what we gotta do. We gotta zoom in here. Gotta get into the nooks and the crannies. What'd you say about my granny? Nothing. I didn't say anything about your granny. Nooks and crannies. Oh. And even when you get up close to this, it looks really, really well done. The modeling has been fantastic. And I can't wait to see what they come up with next when it comes to even just maybe some user-created models. Oh, that would be awesome. Spend hours fake painting something that's not real, but also it's real to me, dang it. And once you get the bottom, you gotta do the top of it too. It's kind of a you realize you get to the end and you're like, oh yes, I'm finally done. Oh no, I forgot to get the other side. Oh no. And then you have to go do it. It must be done. It must be done. Let's go ahead and move this to the next one. Ooh, that tail. Does that go onto there? It surely does. Now we get to paint it. Fire. Okay. Then we must airbrush the flame. Give it some action. I'm going to go along the lines here. Kind of like the creases. Give it a little extra flare. A little extra fire. Let's not do the opacity at 25%, please. Let's go ahead and just do what we got to do. We can make it subtle if we want, but I don't want to make it subtle. I want everyone to know that this tail came to mean business. It means business, so we got to make it mean more business. It must be smooth. It must be precise, at least a little bit. This is a little bit of a hack job, and by a little bit, I mean a lot. But I mean well. Now that just looks gorgeous. An artist, I can call myself an artist all I want, all day long. But until you see an impeccable piece of work like this, you're like, you know what? You're right. You're right. 100% you're right. Oh my God. What are you, like friggin' Picasso over here? Oh, you noticed. It's like I just wanted to detail it a little bit, maybe with some yellow, and it just kind of went all over the place. It kind of went all over the place. The opacity meter kind of gets a little rough because when you're trying to draw or just trying to trace along the line, it makes it kind of spotty. Like the airbrush is a little spotty when I'm trying to just stroke it along. I don't want to have it, you know, take over the entire thing, but then once it just gives you these little dots, you're forced to kind of up the opacity a little bit and move the brush size down a smidge to really get into that intricate kind of line. So if you want to get that special little detail in there, you're going to have to make the brush tiny, and the opacity is going to have to be set at a super high level. Even though right now my opacity is at 57, it seems to do a little much, but it starts you off at 20 and then it gets all spotty on you. Now, of course, they only wanted me to do the top. I'm paid inside the lines. You don't tell me what to do. It's a work of art. It's a masterpiece. I know. Bask in me. All right, let's finish this up here. We gotta get all the green machine, big green machine. The green machine is going into my head. And I also like how I can go over my old spots that I kind of missed there a little bit. Don't say anything. All right, looking pretty nice. Now we must. What is this? What are we doing now? Dry brushing. Oh, dry brushing. Oh, Yeah, it doesn't look like no amount of dry brushing is going to save this. No amount at all. I mean, it basically turns the red and makes it blend more of the yellow in. So if I would have known that, I probably just would have dry brushed all of this. But it's too late now. Can't go back in time. Time marches on. Ooh, got a leg. That is one sexy leg right there. I'll tell you that much right now. And that one, the easiest thing in the entire game. Now we just gotta probably brush in the detail. Oh yeah, this game. If you're a model builder, or even if you're not a model builder, if you're really interested in kind of having a little bit of artistic merit going along inside you, you got the feels for the artistic feels. You pick up this game, you know, it's reasonably priced. I mean, look at this. We're gonna attach this eventually. Hold on. You know, I just think it's super cool. And for someone like me who doesn't have like a workshop or really just the time to maybe make my own models, this is a kind of nice alternative. You don't have to store anything. And then crap, you might even be able to turn it into an NFT. You never know. You never know. You never know. It's really how far you want to take it, I guess. I suppose. But it's still pretty cool. I digs it. Oh, now we're gonna attach everything. Okay. Okay, and there are the holes there. We gotta fit in. Is this the left one? This looks like, yep, this is the left one. Boom. And then over here. Boom. That is fancy. That is, so far that is pretty fancy. Okay, now we just add some of the details to the ridges. I'm telling you, man, this is probably one of the most detailed simulators that I've ever played. That's a bold statement, Diesel. I know, it's bold. A bold one indeed, but it's just very detail-oriented where you get a chance to do anything you really want. This isn't like one of those simulator games where you're like, oh, it's a paint bucket. Let's just, we'll take this paint bucket over here and splash the entire side of it, and then that's one side done. And then we'll take a couple paint brushes over here, and I'm just like, it's like, nothing's quick about this. I've already been recording for about a good hour and a half, just playing around, and probably not even halfway done because I'm too OCD. If you're OCD, you're gonna be a maniac in this. A maniac. There's probably people that are watching this right now going, please, just scrub that one part. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh. You have no idea how much that was bothering me. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see here. Now we got to add all the special little detail work, all the little speckles, all the additives to the horns, and hopefully we'll start moving to the body. Looks like that's what we're doing. Nice. Okay, let's bring this over into here. And what is it? We're playing some basketball? What's happening here? What's going on? What the dealio? All right, I'm down to shoot some hoops. Not very good, just giving you a heads up. But I don't really think it's all about that. Let's scuff this up here. Gotta get all the golds, scuff it up, give it a little bit of dirt to it, a little bit of shining. It's weird because it kind of looks like I'm giving a nice little scrub down, giving some details, but it's making it kind of more gold, and I like it. Get those fingertips, make it rustic, this rustic aesthetic. Okay, and it looks like they just want me here, size, opacity. Really? They want me to shine it up here. They want to give me a little special thing in the center of this, make it look like it's magic. All right, let's drop the opacity down to about 10. And then we'll do an outer layer here. Kind of make it seem like it's blurring out, fading out. Although it doesn't seem like it's doing all that great a job. Let's give it a little bit of a push. Beautiful. It's gorgeous. Okay, next arm. This one should be pretty simple. Let's go ahead and get the paint. Get this. Those nails. scuff it up here a little bit. Gotta get the tricep. Gotta get the tricep. Gives it that sweet, sweet look. Oh, still strong. Okay, moving along. And now we must attach this. Okay. All right. Drop that in there. Looks like we got our right arm, our b-ball arm. Put that there. And then we'll put the left arm right there. That's so, oh, so close. So close. All right. Time for the head. I like it. Let's see what it's going to tell us to do here. Okay, so the mane. Nice. Tippy top of the forehead. Good stuff. Oh, wait. Boop. There we go. Oh, we need the ears too. Oh, okay. Okay. Gold. Everything on the tippy top has to be gold. And blue in the eyeballs. Don't know what we're going to paint the inside. I can tell you what we're going to paint on the inside. First, we're going to get the teeth. Pearly whites. Get that red tongue. Red mouth. Oh, yeah. And instead of just using this to have one giant piece, it's going to make me get the airbrush out and blend this all together. Which can be done. We can totally do that. Okay, red eyeballs. And of course our favorite, we like to blend in all that sweet yellow. But I promise you it's not going to be as egregious as the tail was, but you know what? I really promise nothing. Never ever forget though, never forget the undercarriage. You can't forget about that. I want to do my best to try and make it seem like it's connecting a little bit. So it's mostly connecting underneath the beard. So it's not quite visible, so that on the outside it looks quite pretty. And I'm hitting my dragon with yellow paint. Shh, no one's gonna see it. No one's gonna see it. No one's gonna see it. It's gonna be our little secret. Secret time. But this is one of those games too where the camera angle is everything. So you gotta make sure that you get the right camera angle. You gotta get behind everything. So you gotta get in the crevasses, which can be a little tedious from time to time, but you know, I believe in you. I believe that you can get whatever you need to get to. Alrighty, and now it's gonna tell me to detail everything. Yep, it's gonna tell me, hey, gotta make sure that we get all the details in here. Okay, let's get all the scrapey scrapes, all the greeny greens. Make sure we get some nice ripples in the skin here, or in the shell, whatever you want to call it. Has a little shininess to it too. It's on point. And then we can add a couple streaks in there. Make it, yeah, that looks nice. That looks like it's special. Makes it look like it's an actual hair strand and not so much a piece of plastic that we're painting, you know? Adds that little something extra. Just adds that little bit extra. Oh, I forgot the ear in the last one. Hold on. And it's nice that if you forget something, it's not that difficult of a task to go back and redo it. Or not even just redo it, just do it. What is this, a Nike commercial? Shh. And while we're at it, we'll go ahead and add a bunch of a rustic aesthetic to the rest of the gold parts of the dragon, including the scales, the ears, the face, the eyebrows, everything that's not bolted down pretty much. Well, except for here, we're gonna be bolting some probably some fire coming out. Yeah, nice. Stick around. Okay, and that should do it for the head. Now we have the horns. It shouldn't be that hard. Shouldn't be that difficult. We just gotta paint it up. Probably just stress it a little bit. Yep. Oh, look at this. We gotta get the points. Just everything is just so detailed in here. Like, I can't stop spouting about it. I mean, I may not be very good at the detailing, but just the fact that it's even in there for you to mess around with is pretty wild. You do want to watch out though that nothing's in the background, because you could accidentally spray your model. This is all something you probably already should know if you didn't already know. Well, if you don't know, now you know. One side, then the other side. Just gotta stick it right there. Just gotta put it right at the tippy top so that it gets everything. Sometimes when you go on your brush all the way out, it doesn't want to color the whole thing in for some reason. So you really gotta just let it loose, just like you would a regular airbrush, I suppose. And now we add the second one. Okie dokie. Fancy pants. Move it along. All right, to the head. Nice. 1, 2. Very good. Now we're moving along. Now we got to put the head on. Awesome. Looking pretty sexy. Oh, now I think I know what we're doing. Okay, moving to the next one. Oh, and then this goes into snout, you say? Okay. Oh, it's a stash. It's his mustache. Oh, that's fancy. My bad. I forgot to detail the tail. I'm sitting there and I'm like, how comes I can't do it? And you look at the top right, paint the model according to the manual, and I failed. Don't look at all of the shoddy detail work that I have put into this. We just got to make sure that we get everything we can. I forgot to do it. Don't look at all the spots that I missed. I swear I painted all of this stuff. It really all depends on, I guess, the eye of the beholder, I suppose. All right. So press the finish project button. Okay, hold on. Let's get to the end. Although this does look pretty nice. From afar. If you get too close to it, it could be a little detrimental to your health. Your OCD will be popping off. All right, let's go ahead and we'll finish project. Do you want to finish working on this model? Yes, I would. Oh, now that is something of... This is gorgeous. 5 stars. That's the only jobs I know how to do. Okay. Now what? Leave the workbench, place the Oriental Dragon on the trophy case. Will do. Whoa. Oh, in the trophy case. Oh. Whoa. Can we rotate this? We sure can. Except that is fancy. Look at how nice that looks. You have no idea. Sensational. An hour, actually not an hour, that's a 2-hour long thing I just did there. It will really put you out. So respond to Joy. Nice to meet you. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying it. Yes, I read it, by the way. The prop looks amazing. Meh, it looks great. It doesn't look great at all. How dare you? I will collect my reward. Level up! You have earned a new experience level and unlocked new items in the shop. Oh! Now, what items did we unlock in the shop? Tools, paints, tools, upgrade, dry brushing, hide, upgrades, paints. All. I guess I can get chocolate chipping. Only the best. Only the spared no expense. Not sure exactly what I got, but I like it. I happen to be in the need for your services, and if you currently have free time, and even if not, I'm sure we can arrange something that could convince you to squeeze this little job and want to get to the premiere on the latest blockbuster and meet some celebrity, or get a ticket in the front row of a game. You got it. But here's the thing: is this like a FanDuel's like spam mail, delete? You got it. But here's the thing. Well, you see, it's my business partner's birthday, and I unlike him. I have a lousy memory. What? I forgot. So, as quick as you can, using tools at speed up the process. Whatever. I need to assemble a painted submarine. He needs a yellow submarine, Well, my PA tried. I barely managed to glue the bigger parts together. Gotcha. So he wants a submarine. It's going to be a yellow submarine. And that, my friends, is going to be in the next episode. This dragon took a little bit, bud. It took a bit. I didn't think it was going to be that detail-oriented until I realized, like, wow, there's a lot of stuff you can do in this game to really set off the motion in the ocean. Now, I'm not sure if you can actually download. It would be nice if there was a workshop. The workshop would be kind of nice to just download any kind of model that you want. Oh, Wi-Fi router. Got it. You need it. It must be done. That way you can detail and do pretty much whatever you want. Now, as far as the workbench, I'm not sure if the supplies, because the only thing that seems like I can get or unlock in the shop, I can't unlock any kind of paints. Well, that's a lie. I can own chocolate chipping. So all these things are unavailable right now. So you have to unlock all this. Like, look at all this luminous. We got to go hard on the paint on this, like literally, because I think after you level up your shop, you'll be able to unlock all the stuff, even upgrades and tools. This is the only thing we have. So it looks like we have to keep on going, rock and rolling until we're free. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I know a lot of the model builders are like, I think I'll just stick to the real thing. I get it. But if you don't have access to that kind of real thing, a small price to pay for a game where you can pretty much detail and do whatever you like. It's actually the most detailed oriented game I think I've played in quite some time. It's pretty spiffy. And I dig it. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, because that is going to be your episode for today. If you enjoyed the video, by all means, hit that like button, helps out my channel ever so much more, you know. And if you like it a whole lot, go ahead, hit subscribe. New videos come every single day, live streams every week. Make sure you hit that bell notification and be aware of all the new content. Everyone, peace out, like shout, y'all. And I'll check you out right here again. Can I go upstairs and get like a sandwich? I can't. Why? I'm trapped. Peace out, like shout, y'all. And I'll check you out right here again in Model Builder. Next time. It's been 127 days I've been down here. No one's giving me any food. They just keep giving me paints and jobs. Help! Save me!